Hey everyone, today's video is a quick one. I just want to share with you that I am starting to learn how to use Premiere Pro so I can give you some more tutorials in other editing programs as well. And I came across a trick this last week as I am learning, and I wanted to share it with you. And it is how to take a video that is a 16:9 or wide and turn it into something else and actually have the magic and AI that is included in Adobe Premiere actually help you with this. So I'm going to show you a tool called Auto Framing, and I'm excited to show it to you. I just learned it, so if I do it completely incorrectly, sorry, I'm learning just like you guys. But let me show you what I learned. All right, let's go.
So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my project in Premiere Pro. Mine was called Dance Video for Instagram. You'll see why here in a second. Now, as you can obviously see, this video is a 16:9 widescreen, but I'm going to try and put it into a 9:16 for Instagram. So we are going to find the original video file, and then we are going to right click on it so that we can select the option for auto reframe. Now Premiere is really smart and already has preset sizes. Of course, you can do custom ones as well. I went ahead and selected the 9:16, and then for the motion tracking, I went with default. If you had something that was really fast moving, you could go faster, but I'm going to start with default and see how it goes, and then I'm going to hit the continue. Now it can take a little while for this to actually adjust, and if you start going through your footage and scrubbing, you're going to say, hey, it doesn't look like it's doing it. You got to give it a little bit of time to go ahead and complete its work. So I went ahead and showed you here, there's one spot where it doesn't look like it's capturing me inside of the frame, but if you go back just a little bit later, you're going to see that all of a sudden it starts to look like the background is moving or the camera is panning, and that is Adobe basically trying to use AI to create keyframes to keep me in the center of the frame. Now you can also go back and adjust those manually, but I want to see how it does for the first time around. Now I have to say I was actually pretty impressed with how well it did for this video because I am moving around a lot, so it looks like it's trying to adjust for all of that motion. So I'm going to go ahead and export this. Now I am going to say so far one thing I have noticed is the export time on the Premiere file versus one in Final Cut Pro of the same length. It seems like the Premiere file takes a lot longer, but again, I would have to test that with the same video side by side, and it's actually going to maybe be a wash because Final Cut Pro doesn't have this auto reframing thing, so everything would have to be done manually with keyframes, and so not having to do that is saving me a lot of time by having the auto reframing inside of Adobe do it for me. So it might actually kind of come out where I'm still ahead because of all the auto reframing that Adobe did. I hope that makes sense. And I know it looks like it's exporting really quickly, but that's because it's sped up like 1,000%. So this actually took, for a 2-minute, 20-second video, it took almost 10 minutes for it to export, which is a really long time. Now there was one other really cool trick that I learned, which was how to take a song and make it the length of the video, which the song that I originally was going to use was a copywritten song and I couldn't use it, so I found one inside of the music library that had the same beats per minute, and then I used the Adobe Audition Remix to make it the length of the dance that I did. So if you guys want to see a video on how to do that, it was actually really cool. I followed a tutorial from Peter McKinnon and I can show you how I did it as well, and it worked pretty much as expected. So I have to say I was really pleasantly surprised with both the Adobe Audition Remix as well as the integration with the auto reframing. And these are two key things I can see myself using a lot. And let me go ahead and show you what the finished video looks like after it exports. It is a 9:16. Now this is something I could put on Instagram stories or IGTV, and I thought this was a really great way to test the auto reframing inside of Adobe. So I hope this was helpful for you to go through. I was personally really excited to learn this, and I couldn't help but share it with you all. So I hope that it was helpful for you.
So I hope that video was easy enough to follow. If you have learned it a different way or I did it completely wrong, I guess let me know. I'm still learning, just like everybody else, but I wanted to share that with you. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like it, give a thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.